Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series in the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. This is session 18.0, and I just wanted to kind of do an overview or quick review of how the bus effects works. Then I want to go into the first page of master effects under the MFX here. So for the ones that we didn't cover in the input settings for the input effects. Anyway, so just real quick as a reminder, first of all, if you hold Shift and go to EFX settings, and when you're on the favorite page here, or the favorite tab, you'll see that you have either type A or type B. So the way this works right now is type B. And in this case, you can assign a pad to go to either bus 1 or bus 2, or none of those, and it'll bypass the buses. And if you choose bus 1, it will only the effect will only be bus 1, and if you choose bus 2, the effect will only be bus 2. And obviously, if you choose to bypass it, then you'll get neither. Now, if you push down on the Enter button here, you can switch, and you'll see that you have entered. If you push in Enter, it says now Type A. With Type A, what is happening is any pads that are routed to bus 1 will go through bus 1 first, and then it will go through bus 2 second, and then it will carry on through the rest of the chain. Or you can set a pad to only go to bus 2, and it will skip bus 1, only be affected by bus 2, and then go through the rest of the chain. Or you can do bypass, and it won't go through the chain. So I just wanted to kind of show you that there's like as a reminder, there's two different ways to set up currently for your bus. I'm going to go back to type B. That's usually the one I prefer because unless I'm doing something very specific where I want a stack of effects, I'll usually have it on type B so I can just have two different types of sounds going. So there's that. Now let's exit out of the menu. I'm going to hit exit. And just so you can see, you can hit bus FX, and every time you tap it, you'll see that it'll say stall. The pad here will stay solid if you're on bus 1. And if you hit and switch it to bus 2, you'll see that it'll blink. That's just how you can visually see on the pad if you're on bus 1 or bus 2. And then from here, you just do your normal thing where you push in the different pads to select what you want to load up for your effect in that bus. And one last thing is just for routing is if you want to adjust routing, you need to be on the bus that you want to route to, and then you hold the remain button, and it will toggle between, here you can see I'm holding remain, and if I tap the button, the pad here, it's switching between displaying, in my case, I've got the color orange or white, where orange means it's going to bus 1, and white means it is bypassing the bus. Now, if I want to route to bus 2, what I instead need to do is hit the bus effects button to switch to bus 2, and then I can hold remain. When I tap it, you'll see it changes to green instead, and now I can toggle between bus 2 and bypass. So just a kind of really quick summary of how bus 1 and bus 2 works. So hopefully that helps you guys out. If you haven't kind of gathered all that from all the videos, I want to show you how that works. And the last thing is, if you didn't know this, to see what is in your MFX, you can hold the button down, and you can quick select them by just pushing down on the pad that is associated with whatever is up top here. So it's a quick way to kind of get through your effects here if you wanted to. And if you want to get to your second page of MFX, you can hold down the MFX and then also the DJ looper, and you'll see here it says MFX list 17 to 32. And it's going to work the same. If you hold both, you can just tap through real quick and get through to whatever effects you want. So if you kind of build up that muscle memory, you can really fly through changing your effects real quick. Presumably, if they add in more effects later or in the future, it'll be holding down, like the isolator, delay, resonator, filter effects button or something, just so you can kind of do that. But that's going to be a wait and see. But that's just my prediction. So anyway, guys, that's kind of the quick summary of how to get around and use the bus effects for 1 and 2, how to enable them and disable them for pads, and how to kind of switch which bus you're on. Anyway, guys, keep making beats, keep having fun, and we'll catch up with you again soon. Peace.